Hocam mikrofonunuz kapalı şu an.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so my electric went off, so I had to wait a little bit for it to come back. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen again, and let me check if it is recording. Thanks to that it is already. And okay, we are back online. So we were talking about canvas and UI elements. Okay. So I said that every UI element should be a direct parent, a direct child, or indirect child of a canvas. And generally, there's only one canvas in a scene, but there are exceptions. I mean, we won't be covering exceptions this semester. So just, I mean, try to put every UI element inside canvas. Otherwise, it won't be rendered correctly. Okay, and canvas in my scene looks like a rectangle, white rectangle, as you see here. And if I change my game view, my canvas gets updated. So now it's quite narrow and tall. Now it's all, you know, chunky, and it's wider. So it gets updated. And if you see, my text is right here, bottom left. And as you see, my text is not visible because it is getting rendered on top. Sorry, it is getting rendered outside my canvas. This is why I'm not able to see that. So if I drag it like this, now as you see, I'm able to see it here. And I want this text to hold my score. To do that, I'm going to make it bigger. And for that, I'm going to click text, go to my inspector, and increase my font, my text font from here. So I can write, for instance, 30, and it's too big for this this small rectangle, and for it to be seen, I should either make my rectangle bigger from the resize option, or I should go to horizontal overflow and click overflow. And if I hit, if I choose overflow in both of those options, it won't be, I mean, my text will be shown no matter, no matter the size of my rectangle. Okay, it won't show if my size is minus, but if it's some positive number, even if it's less than my text height or width, my text will be shown. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And also, this is a UI text elements, and another feature of UI text elements is alignment. So right now it is fixed on the left side of my rectangle. So my text is starting from the left side. But if I hit this, it will be rendered right in the middle. If I click this, it will be aligned on the right side. And I mean, same thing can be done for the height, by the way. So I'm going to choose middle for both of those. And I want to, I mean, so my text is in the middle of my text box, but I also want my text box to be right in the middle, you know. So there are some options to do that. You can see some indicators, line indicators, when I'm trying to drag my text box. And now it is aligned. So it is showing me a blue color when it's on top of, sorry, in the middle of something. It's giving me some indicators, but I mean, it will stay the same. I mean, it my basically my text box and my text will not be adjusted based on my screen size. Okay, so as you see, I'm changing my game screen size, but nothing is happening to my text box. Okay, so to fix that, and if you see, if I make my game scene shrink a little bit, then my text box is rendered outside of my canvas, and because of that, I won't be able, I'm not seeing that, and we should fix that. If we don't fix that, it will be rendered differently for some mobile devices, for instance, or some weird monitors, you know. Let's see how we fix that. I want to anchor this text box on top of my canvas, okay? And luckily, Unity has a way of doing that. So if I choose my text box and go to rectangle transform, rect transform for short, you can see that it is showing me how it aligns this text object relative to its parent. Its parent is canvas in this context, by the way. So I want it to be aligned on top. This is why I'm going to choose top, center. So vertically, it's going to align top, and horizontally, it's going to align in the center. Everything clear? And if I do that, I mean, it will be anchored on top of my screen every time, no matter the screen size. You know. Are you able to hear me, by the way?
Yes, everything is
Great.
clear.
Great. Any questions? I'm going to drink some water. We will be covering UI alignments in detail later. So don't worry too much about that. I'm going to save my screen again. As you see, there's a star here, so it's warns me to save it. Okay. And I actually I can change the text here. I'm going to make it start with 0 value, and this is why I'm going to write 0. Also, I want my font size to be bigger, and this is why I'm going to drag my mouse over it. Okay, this looks fine. Maybe this. And now I want to move it a little below. To do that, I need to move my position Y a little down. And yeah, it looks clean. Let's get rid of this small numbers. And I also want to change my color of this text. So to do this, I go to color, it's And I don't know what to choose actually. Yeah, maybe this one goes nice with blue color. So yeah, and now we are going to track our score, and we are going to update this text based on our score. Okay. So to be able to track my score, uh, I want to create a game manager. Okay. So my scoring system should not be inside my player. This is why I'm going to create a separate game object by right-clicking and creating an empty game object. And I'm going to rename it game manager. So this game manager will be responsible for handling score and changing scenes. Okay. And I should add a script. I'm going to name my script game manager scripts, game manager behavior actually. So when I click to create an ad, as you see, it creates a script called game manager behavior, and I'm going to drag this below my scripts folder. So I'm going to do double click to open it, and my score will be based on how far I go in my level. So it needs to take player position, and for that I want a transform. So I'm going to call it like this, player, and it's private. So to initialize it from the editor, I'm going to write serialize fields right on top of it, and I'm going to take my position, take player position .z, and actually I'm not going to do anything fancy here. I'm just going to write it in the console. Okay, let's hit save, and as you see, when it's updated, my game manager will require my game manager behavior script will require a transform. I'm going to drag my player, and it will find the transform components of my player, as it did right here. And if I click play right now, you will see that player player Z position is written here. Let me play that again. As you see, my console gets updated. And since I stopped moving, it is going to write the same value here. And it's doing this 50 times as seconds, so it's not very performant. But as you see, it is working nicely. Now I want this value to be shown not in the console, but on the UI text box, you know. So any questions so far? So right now I need a way to reach this text box. I mean, I could do that by doing the same thing, you know, writing private text, text, and then dragging my text in the editor. But maybe I can show you some additional trick. So if I find objects of type text in the start method, as you see, since I used a class from Unity UI, it cannot recognize it. To fix that, I need to hit Alt Enter or Option Enter in Mac users, and it's showing me two options, and I'm going to choose Unity engine.ui.text, and it will be updated here. So let me do that again. I choose text, I hit Option Enter, and I import Unity engine.ui.text. So it's updated here. So I need to find a text and you know, put its reference into an object. I'm going to name this object text like this. Actually, let's make this private since I won't be updating this text from anywhere else. And let's see why it's giving me an error. Weird. Okay. For some reason, it's angry to writing private. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I'm missing something here. Oh yeah, because I guess there's no use in actually I don't know why it did that. But the better way of writing private text is like this. So here I just fill inside of it. Now it's private. And I'm going to actually just find this object. And I'm going to update its text value with the Z position of my player. Okay. So it gives me an error because let's see. So it cannot convert float to text. To fix that, I mean, it's had since this is a type safe language, since C# requires apples to be compared with apples and bananas compared with bananas. I cannot put a float inside a text variable. To fix that, I'm going to hit dot and I'm going to call toString method. This basically turns my float into a string, and now it gives me another error. So as you see, it cannot turn string into text because text is a Unity specific class. So I'm going to call text.text. This is string, as you see. It's written as string here. So now I can manipulate with this variable. Okay. So my score gets updated, as you see. but there's a problem with that as well. So for some reason, I'm seeing not whole numbers, but I'm seeing, some floating point numbers, and I want to get rid of that. So to do that, there's a nice little trick, writing 0 here. So if you write, there are two ways to call the string function. You can either give it no parameters, or you can make it work by having one parameter. And if I jump inside this string, this toString method, I'm going to hit command click to go there. It is letting me provide a specific format, just like I did. And now it is going to format my text using this format. Okay, it should be working, but okay, so yeah, I should. Okay, I should wrap my string inside these this sign. I don't remember the name of this sign. Yeah. So now if it uses this format to show my text, my string. So I'm going to hit play again, and now as you see, there's some nice scoring system here, and there are some problems with that actually. First of all, this only works because I'm moving in the Z direction, as you see here. This would not work if I moved in X direction, for instance. So this is one problem. And another problem is my score starts from minus points. So be careful. So I don't know if you noticed, but it started from -1. Let me just. Okay, so it started from -1, and this is because my player's position is -1. Z value is -1.12. So I'm going to make this 0 actually. And now it will, my score will start from 0. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, it's quite funny. And I just saw this formatting trick today. There are different ways of, taking the whole number parts of a floating number. This is just one way of doing that. You can find other ways of doing that by just Googling it. I don't memorize this part. So even I learned it today. So there are some different ways of doing that. And now, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to add a game overview, I guess. Do we have anything else? Let me just think. Okay, no, I guess so.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't work these score elements, but I don't know why. Unity gives me an error. It says object reference not set to an instance of an object, but I uh, I put the player in transform to game manager.
So you are able to see like this. Can you check it one more time?
Yeah.
Make sure that you are not in the play mode, by the way.
Yes, I can see it.
Can you share your screen for a second? For that, I need to enable you.
Yeah.
Let me just do it. I'm trying to find the. Okay. I could not find. So it should, I mean, there should be an option here. I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but okay, let me just stop my screen share. And, okay, can you try it now? I had to stop my own screen share for letting you share.
I can do it right now. Is it okay?
Yeah, I can see. Can you just zoom on the console with the error pop-up? Okay, so just double click it. Okay. Currently it's trying to open, right? Because I cannot see it.
The Zoom paused screen sharing while I'm going to another tab. But it's.
So can you open the said behavior script? I mean, I'm not able to see it. Can you open game object behavior?
Yeah, but I think I need to stop sharing and sharing again.
Okay,
I'm not sure about the way.
No problem.
It says the problem is right here.
I mean, can you just copy and paste the code to me? Because I'm not able to see your screen.
Gave me error. The Zoom. I'm not sure why.
Okay, now it's okay. It was working. Can you reshare your screen?
I think my screen options giving some problems.
Okay, just copy the code then. Let's not waste more time. Copy the code and paste it on chat, okay?
This was the code leading.
Okay. So you should not write formats here. If you so it fills the formats part itself. You don't write formats.
Okay, sorry. Your editor was showing. I thought
Yeah.
you write it.
This is just I mean, this is just editor benefit. If I mean, this is one of many benefits actually. There are some, grayed out small writings that help me write the code. For instance, like I said, it tells me that update is an event function. So if I copy the code and paste it here, for instance, I mean, this event function writing doesn't get copied. So it's just an indicator. It's not actually a code, Okay. So I'm going to start writing a game over screen right now. Or but before that, let's give a break, okay? Maybe 10 to 15 minutes will be good. And after that, we will continue writing some stuff. So see you later.
Hocam bir şey sorabilir miyim?
Tabii.
Bu
Buyur.
notlarımız falan ne zaman açıklanacak?
Bilmiyorum ki. Yani yoğun bir haftaydı. Pek okumaya başlayamadım. Bu hafta sonu biraz vakit ayıracağım. Bakalım. Toparlarım ya. Çok endişelenmeyin ya. Güzeldi işte yaptınız. Yani öyle çok şaşırtıcı notlar olmayacak yani. Siz ne bekliyorsunuz aşağı yukarı öyle gelir. O zaman görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz hocam.